All right, here we are, guys. I think today is Thursday, and I'm at the stump set. Looks like we had a little action going on, but they didn't work the hole at all. They just went around it. Looks like they might have peed on that stump and then continued on their way. It's the first set that I'm checking, so we might have them over there at the knot set. But looks like a fox, though. I don't think it was a coyote. He really got lucky, though. Okay, I'm gonna head on over to the other sets and we'll see what happens. Got pretty cold last night, down to 15 degrees, so everything's nice and quiet and chilly. I'll see you over there. All right, here we are at the knot set. Looks like I had something going on here, but a couple deer, looks like a fox. Worked the knot and came in from the other side again. Looks like he walked right up there. There's the traps over here. And nothing. He probably hit all my sets and didn't get caught. I see the sump set over there, but I don't see nothing flopping around. So. I'm just going to leave everything go and see what happens tomorrow. I might throw some fresh bait down that hole at the other stump set, though, later on today. But I'm going to the fur buyer today, so. Alright, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Hey guys, Coyote Whacker here. I just want to talk about the fur market, which pretty much is in the crapper right now. So I suggest that you find other avenues to sell your fur. Trade shows, craft shows, maybe a taxidermy, stuff like that. It really pays to learn how to skin with all the claws and everything attached, because it just makes for a better looking pelt. Over the past few years, it really doesn't affect me much because I used to sell my fur. I sell just enough fur to pay for all my tanning. I like furs. I have tons of them. And I like to do giveaways with fur. And I just sell them outright if someone wants one. Everybody has a man cave. And if they don't trap, it's pretty hard to get a pelt unless you buy one. But I just wanted to throw that out there. I did manage to sell 19 red fox. That's where we are to date. 1 coyote and a couple coons. I kept the big raccoon because I'm going to get him tanned. And that's pretty much it. So I'll continue with the video, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, here we are up on the mountain. Today is Friday. And I'm at the bait pile up on top in the middle, and looks like we got some kind of activity. Not really sure because the snow is melting. The weather's been crazy. Yesterday it was 15 degrees. This morning it was 40. Tomorrow's going up to 67. So you know, this bait pile really worked well for me on this mountain, and I really don't know how many animals are left, but this bait pile is kind of like an inventory. We'll see what's left on this hill and what else has moved in. So I'm going to pull the card on the camera that's up there, and I'll show you any cool footage that I get. Alrighty guys, I'll see you on the next one. Alright guys, Coyote Whacker here with your local weather report. 2 days ago, it was 15 degrees with snow on the ground. Yesterday, 45 degrees and rain. Today, it's going to be 65 degrees with a downpour all day long. And then they're calling for 60-mile-an-hour winds at 1 o'clock. So, nothing much going on the mountain, but I do have some nice video of 2 nice coyotes sniffing around the bait pile. So hopefully they'll stick around long enough for them to get caught, but this weather might be holding them down a little bit. I don't know, we'll have to see what happens. But I'm going to head over to the farm, take a ride through there and see what's going on. I don't have high hopes until this weather settles down somewhat. It's just pretty crazy, you know. Can't deal with any kind of consistency, it's kind of hard. But alright, I'll bring you in when I get over to the farm. See you there. Alright guys, I'm out here at the bait pile. I was going to show you a couple coyote sets I want to make here for them because I got footage of those two coyotes snooping around here, but it's just too nasty right now. Supposed to get some pretty high winds, and it's just not going to stop raining. But I threw a raccoon down in here. We'll see if they eat the fat on that. And I want to make a couple sets about 20 yards away, but I think tomorrow will be a better day. The wind's getting kind of nasty right now. So I'll get out of these woods before I get a tree on my head, and I'll see you tomorrow. Alright guys, we're up here at the bait pile. As you can see, that heavy wind blew everything out of here. It's a beautiful day right now, about 35 degrees, and I'm going to put two sets in within 20 to 30 yards of this bait pile. The first one's going to be right here. I'm going to make it right in that vine set, just a dirt hole there, and then about 20 feet away, I'm going to use this rock right here. I'm going to make another dirt hole right in that rock, and hopefully we'll pick off one of them coyotes. Other than that, I got a real quick funny story. I've got numerous pictures of this fox coming into this bait pile, and he keeps rubbing on this tree, and I can't figure out what the hell's he rubbing on that tree for. And then with all this wind, it uncovered this. That little bottle of lure. I must have forgot that I usually take my empty bottles and shoot them down the hole, but to get this bait pile started, I took an empty bottle and hung it on this tree right here, and it must have got knocked off about a week ago, and ever since then he's been rubbing on this tree. So I'm not going to put a set here for him because it's too close to the bait. I don't feel like catching any birds, but I'll bring you back in when I get these sets all done and made up. All right guys, this is what we got. We got the dirt hole right here, which has a mouse down there, and nothing else. I'm not using any of my regular baits because I've been on this mountain long enough to know they probably know my name, address, and phone number by now. So I'm using completely different baits that I haven't used before. This is the hole by the rock, right underneath that rock. And we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky. I really want that black coyote. If he looks pretty black on film, but I know he's definitely a darker one. Alrighty guys, I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to set a couple raccoon traps because I got a video of a raccoon. He's like a baby bear. And by the way, that double on the raccoon, that one big boy weighed 32 pounds. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Alright guys, we're up here on top of the farm. As you can see, everything is just how I left it. Not a sign of nothing since I caught those two fox. It's been pretty slow these past few days because the weather's been ridiculous, but we'll go back in the very back of this farm here and see if we made a connection on that nice post set I made. Back at the farm where I made that nice post set, and Mr. Old Rocky Raccoon messed it up after him. Oh boy, he's not happy, huh? So I don't know what them boys are talking about, seeing coyotes on their cameras, but I'm not even seeing a track. If nothing else, I'll see you tomorrow.